Again, that's what we were talking about during our break, or during the little bit of downtime we had.
Is people
just
coming
the diversity,
from
man.
all corners of the world to play this children's party game, and we're starting on Smashville.
And play it dang well.
Oh, and that's for sure. This Ike is coming out once again from Ryuga.
I love this Ike, man.
Oh,
I am so
great.
happy that he hasn't abandoned it entirely.
And we saw these guys play in winners, and it was a clean 3-0 coming from, it was actually.
No, we did not see this.
We did not see this. I'm sorry.
No, it's the other Mexico team.
Yeah, other Mexico team.
My bad. Yeah, so we actually, the last time that we saw Ally and Ryuga, they were winning in quarterfinals against Neta and Mysterica. Yes. And then Chag and Yura lost that clean 30 and a handshake to K7 and Zenodo.
Yes.
So they're looking to get a little bit of a Michigan revenge here.
Yeah. They're coming back. You know, this is a revenge vote for the homies. But you saw right there, Yura actually did the back throw right there with Korn, but the lance hit Chag, and that knockback is incredibly strong, killing Chag.
No joke that knockback is strong.
Mario, once again, with a great backer, actually a really good ledge trump. Ally's really good at punishing whenever he has his opponent in the disadvantaged state. And look, once again, now we have blue team trying to... No, nothing's going on that.
Really what they're trying to do is they're trying to do almost what K7 Zenodo had to do, was maintain center stage. Because if you let... Like, you have to be able to support your teammate. Being back-to-back in center stage is the best case scenario for you because you can go either direction to support. Because Korn can kill you in one hit if misplaced. You know, if you misplace a move and you get countered, if you get pinned, you know, and you get that tiny little tipper hitbox, if Bayo starts her shenanigans, like, you have to be there to support, and that's what blue team was trying to do right there, and that's what they need to do right here. You can't let red team have the stage control.
And it looks like red team with that stage control, they're going to get these two stocks right back in, and they're going to keep it neck and neck, but Ryuga with a quick answer of an up smash, calling out that regular get up from Chag.
Yeah, it's dangerous. You can't regular get up against Ike. What are you doing?
Not at all. That big sword's going to cover a lot of range.
Really smart there from Ally. Saw that there was a witch time happening. He immediately grabbed and threw, and that cancels the witch time whenever Bayonetta takes knockback. Oh, great interruption there.
Save
yeah,
right there from Chag.
That's so dangerous. That would have probably killed. Just like that will probably kill.
Just like as you said, you got to be there to help your partners, especially whenever Bayonetta gets that ladder combo. Ally or Ryuga has to be there for their partner to save them and stop the percent from happening. Even if it doesn't kill, you don't realize, like, you'll be at one point, you'll get hit by Bayonetta, and then you'll be at 50%, and you're going to be like, where did my percent go?
Yeah, like, why did this happen to me? Why am I red percent suddenly? Yeah, so again, being back-to-back center stage against the characters of Bayonetta and Korn, that's where you want to be. Unfortunately, though, Bayonetta's going to find herself out of stocks here. Chag dropping here, so it's going to be all up to Yura to try and take these three off of blue team. Going to be a tough task, but, I mean, Korn's got the range to keep people away.
Oh, for sure.
Does he also have the oh, wow. Great idea. I like that. I like the idea. Oh, and he's so lucky. He's so lucky that clinked.
And it looks like Ally is finally going to take that step back, even though he was going up a character like Korn with great disjoints.
Super low forward air there. Reaches through the platform, takes him down. So great start there from Ally Ryuga. That's what we need to see.
And I'm so glad to see that Ryuga hasn't lost the mojo with Ike.
No.
This man is still really great with timing Ike's aerials, and that's what really matters in Ike's neutral and the way Ike kills and the way Ike gets great like footstool setups.
Yeah, we saw in losers quarterfinals when they took down Neta and Mysterica that like 3 of his kills were from like pixel low back airs because the back air comes out so fast. Like, so he threw it out at the last possible distance to the ground, threw out the hitbox, and then immediately landed and was able to act, but it didn't matter because you don't expect that strong of a move to come out that low to the ground. So again, just great knowledge of where his aerials come out, great knowledge of his frame data. Ryuga, as you said, no mojo loss.
Oh, for sure. This man, Korn or not, he is a force to be reckoned with, and he's doing a great job right now. Let's see what red team can do to, you know, keep this going. They had a really good thing going against Ally and Ryuga, having them in a disadvantaged state. So they're going to go to Town and City, see if they can keep them in that disadvantaged state, kill them off the top.
Whenever they had advantage on blue team, as you know, they
really
while. Controlled. But unfortunately, both these guys, both these players, not necessarily even the characters, but the players themselves, are just so good at, you know, taking back over, getting control of what's happening, and not letting everything, you know, playing on their terms is what they're specialists at.
And the great thing that I've been seeing from all these Bayonettas in this bracket whenever it comes to doubles is knowing their limits. Chag and Mysterica just knowing when to go for all the percent that they can get, and then whenever they realize that they're too far off stage or they're too close to the blast zone, they stay back and they're okay with the percent that they get. And now we're seeing Chag once again trying to go off the top, trying to go nerf for nothing, trying to get that stock as fast as possible. But blue team going to run away with this lead and keep that stage control, which matters a lot right now whenever Town and City is in that FD China transformation.
Yeah, that's of absolutely vital importance here. Oh, and we're getting he almost took his lunch money. But I think he actually bat within that lunch money because had that not happened, it would have been bad news. But right now, you know, we're pretty even here. As I say that, commentator Curse coming in clutch.
Ryuga just finding those aerials whenever he needs them the most, and that's whenever both of those opponents are at really high percents, just taking the stocks really clean, really quickly.
Wow, Ally held that, just hoping somebody fell in. He knew he was boned either way, so he's just like, please.
He says, run into it, please.
And it's worked for him. Like, I'm not going to say that it hasn't worked for him.
I'm not going to say it hasn't,
just
but
no, everyone, because you know every once in a while, like he's thinking, please run into this, and then they run into it, and he's like, all right.
We take those.
Yeah. So blue
right
team,
now we see blue team just kind of polarizing the opponents and also hitting them with really hard smash attacks.
Oh, and he doesn't even kill Ally. Amazing DI. He DI'd the soft hit to get the end hit of the up smash, so it did the least amount of knockback, and then DI'd it super far to the right to live it. You know, that's not a great trade as far as percent goes, but when you have the stock lead, percent don't matter that much.
Right. As long as you have the... Oh, my goodness. As long as you have the confirms, your team's going to look pretty good.
That was like Reggie Javi stuff right there. Like cloud back throw into the up smash. Yeah, no. That was on a whole nother level.
Right. But it looks like red team is barely in the lead right now with having Yura at 128%.
Yeah, and it was because of that big conversion that really did it. Blue team has been sort of like wheeling and dealing this whole time.
That conversion pushing red team into the lead. Down smash into up smash. Ryuga didn't even need to do that.
There's no hope. There was no hope. He evaporated.
That man.
You shouldn't even be able to pick that person on the character select screen anymore.
RIP, banned not only from the tournament settings, but from the game completely.
Sakurai's going to be watching this and he's going to be like, all right, I'm going to send out
delete
DLC. You're no longer allowed to use this character.
Everybody's getting refunded $5.99. Once again, blue team, though, just great coverage and also just great use of holding on to stage.
That one fireball almost spelled doom.
Right.
Yo, but back to what Ryuga just did to end Bayonetta stock. Like, do not challenge the helicopter blades. Like, that is a big mistake. Like
that's just another instance of never challenging Ryuga, or not Ryuga, but Ike.
Yeah, don't land on top of him. That's a bad idea.
It's a quick tip from Ryuga to the crowd. don't challenge Ike.
Yeah, don't do that.
See Ryuga.
That's a poor choice.
See Ryuga choose Ike, just unplug your controller.
No, don't do that. Because there's a reason he switched to Corn. It's because but no, in doubles, like if your option is to go to like ledge or go against Ally or land on top of Ike, just try the other. Like try options A and B. Like see how that works out for you. Yeah.
But we're going to see the quick run back to Town and City for this next game, and it's looking like Ally and Ryuga are looking pretty comfortable with this lead, but these games have been very close. Red team has been giving them a run for their money, even though it is 2-0.
Oh, but like Chag almost had the ladder combo there.
That really has to be relevant, especially on Town and City with the lowered ceiling.
Yeah, you got to be careful. And then I like what Yura tried there. Like if you get caught in that corner up, that can take you right off the top. So I like the thought. Didn't really get punished for it either. So blue team's gonna have to be cognizant of that.
That's just that kind of spacing that you got to be ready for. You know, you got to be ready for your teammate to throw that out.
Oh my God, Ryuga, that was so smart. So Corrin was coming over.
Okay.
Corrin was coming over to try and save the teammate. So got a grab and then used the grab armor to protect himself, immediately back through to get him away from there, and then forward aired to take him out, put him off stage, and then down air to finish the stock.
That was
playing
ridiculous.
So smart.
That was ridiculous. I can't believe that one of Chag's bullets from Bullet Arts actually hit Ryuga to get him out of the neutral B just so he can go for the down air. That was ridiculous. Just an unfortunate series of events for Red Team. Oh no, and you're actually going for the up throw instead of back throw.
That's great wherewithal. Like you all. Oh, your move got interrupted. Here's another one, and
the stretcher was so close. Everybody took a breath right there for a minute.
I clenched. I definitely clenched
for sure. Great conversion coming off of the side B into the up air.
Doesn't kill though. Like that's the important thing here. Is at this percent you got to get kills.
We've gotten past the point of getting percent. We need to get those key moments, those key hits to take the stock.
And more great TI from Ryuga there. And there's another stock.
Up.
Oh.
once again, those flubs really matter when you need to take the stock.
Yeah.
Because look at that. Ryuga just lost his stock when they could have taken Euros.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not sure if they communicated that properly or whatever, but he was looking for a grab release to probably back air, up air, didn't get anything on it, and lost his stock for it. And now, Red Team is coming back a little bit.
Wow.
If Corn can keep the stock.
Oh my
Why do I
goodness.
talk? I'm sure people are wondering that in general.
That was that Linus and Hawk coverage right there coming from Ally, just getting prepared for wherever his opponent was going. I got scared. There's a lot of things that are like, what if right now?
Yeah,
there's a lot of things that are making us
that's actually
nervous.
kind of like, that's the story of Red Team's like deficit right now, is they could be very easily winning this.
What if they got that conversion?
But there's been like 4 or 5 what if, like, just barely missed. And because of that, blue team is dominating.
Yeah, what if doesn't really take the set. What really takes the set is these kills, and that's what blue team's getting right now, as we see right there.
I'm gonna just go on a limb here and say that some shenanigans are gonna happen.
We're gonna see.
Like, I feel like Corn's gonna have some
hard time.
Yeah. It's not gonna be fun.
I love the commitment coming from Ryuga's down here. I like saving this, man. We saw that.
Yeah,
this is 4 stocks to 1. We saw that last game against Reggie and Javi.
Last set.
Or last set, yeah. Last set Ally and Ryuga played. I don't even know what Ryuga's going for right now.
I'm not sure it matters. Like, these guys. Oh, he just eruption middle.
Oh, they were going for something. They were going for the odd shot compilation right there. Man, that is ridiculous. You were almost close to calling him dumb. You were almost close to calling him dumb. And then Ally pulls out
I wasn't going to call him dumb. I'm just like, eruption
that
in the
was
middle
questionable.
Yeah, that was questionable.
It was a questionable move, but
Yeah.
then Ally showed us the way.
Yeah, I'm like, why would you do eruption in the middle stage? And then Ally is just like, water gun. And then you're like, oh no.
Would you look at that? And Ally and Ryuga are going to go on and lose the semifinals to play Reggie and
Now,
Javi.
this is a run back.
Yes, this is the run back.
This is what knocked Ally and Ryuga into losers in the first place, was this team. They're going to try and get their revenge. I'm not 100% sure if Ryuga stayed Ike the whole time.